So, can you imagine that we are here with us today? What's going on, ladies and gents? We just had some bullish news, we had some bearish news, and now both of these stocks are on their way moonward. Skyward moon. This is what we're talking about here. So, AMC to $40, GME to 260 at the very least. So we just hit a brand new high of 37.38 for AMC. Told you guys we would be back here if the need arises. What's going on? Jay Stewart, LFG, Wall Street Cat is here, Theo Von Skeletor, and Gary Taylor. 37.38 was the height. Now it's at 37.14. Is that smaller number underneath $32? Let me see if I can just press it. Nope. That's the smaller number that you need to look at. Okay, over here on GameStop, we have 256. That's about 7%. Oh, sorry, only 3% up in the after hours. In the meanwhile, AMC is up another 15%, coming up on 16% in the after hours. GME has already started to take a little dip, right? Coming back to the level of resistance that rejected it earlier in after hours at 255. Let's see if we're supported. We're also having this SMA here. I'm going to call it right here, right? I don't see more than one touch point, but I can already imagine that we're going to be saved right here. Too much of a coincidence to say that this is going to give us trouble. Both the simple moving average and this level of resistance converging on one line. 255 is our brand new price point. Over here on AMC's side, we had, close to 500 million volume today. Now that's crazy. When did my voice get deeper? You know, it's always been this deep. And that's the same slurp as always. Bro, what planet am I on now? I can't tell. What's going on, Phagocyte? What's up? Yo, Raphael, the cool tyrant, Sofa King Drew. We're not going to be here for a long time. We're just going to be here for a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed. There was some crazy stuff that's happened in the recent past. Not only was the plot twist of Mudrick's coming in and then out in the blink of an eye, leaving with what they are now, they're now crying. Mudrick is crying right now. AMC to $40, GME to 260. Mudrick is crying. What's poppin'? What's up, Sofa King? AMC going to 50 easy. Yeah, we were talking about $40 as a hopeful story like 3 weeks ago. Just 3 weeks ago, we were talking about AMC it's gonna happen one day. You can do it, and now it's a near certainty, right? It's fun to be right. It really is. Catherine Doherty giving us the news that Mudrick sold their AMC stake somewhere probably around $32 to $33. Doesn't matter because they just missed out on another $5, another 16% in the after hours. So yeah, if they think that was overvalued, it must be overvalued by another 16%. FUDrick. Oh shoot, FUDrick. Perfect. FUDrick. Oh man, I wish I could change that. It wouldn't make sense because Mudrick is a name that most people just learned today. But otherwise, that's a fantastic meme. Perhaps AMC 140? What do you mean perhaps? What's going on here? Hair looks fly? Thanks, Influence. I'm trying. Let's see. GP Sonar is up over 100% for a reason. Hopefully you guys did average up. If you didn't, that's okay, right? One moon ticket is all it takes. One moon, come one, come all. AMC is heading up there. Now, you wouldn't expect to come in at a 4 p.m. live stream. You wouldn't expect it. But this is the case here that we're talking about. AMC to 40, 200, GME to 260. Mudrick is crying. I think that's pretty clear. I don't think there's anything more confusing about that. What's going on with AMC GME? That's better. Friggin' FUDrick fudded up. That's perfect. That's a YouTube accessible phrase here. Look at that. Called this, right? Absolutely called this reversal. There was nothing more sure in my life than this was going to be a bounce. here. If I made it clear with crayon, did I make it clear with my words? This bounce, I drew the level of support before it even happened. Happy to look at these prices here. AMC had it in second attempt to try to take 37.38, looking a little bit too much like an M pattern here. Having an opportunity to be caught by the simple moving average, has now dipped just a cent or two below it. Feels okay so far. Feels like nothing's gonna explode. I mean, nothing awful has happened yet. This is the way that we're going to be able to measure how likely are we to be able to sustain this level here. The reason why I drew that is to help you guys detect when a double top happens. This is also known as an M pattern. So let's see if we can get caught by the simple moving average, then we would have the opportunity to continue upward. Could also triple top though. Let's take a look at the Ortex data. This is AMC, 17.87%, up another 2.15% change. Let me just refresh. Yeah, so 17.87. So nobody's there was no covering yet as far as Ortex refreshes on a regular basis. I think that was a hedgy agreement scare tactic. Like, it's like, come on, they know. Corey coming in, telling us how it is. We punked Mudrick by shorting their stock, doubling our money, and outing those gains back into driving up AMC. You were the one shorting? Oh? Well. This is new news. No news like new news here. Okay, we had an opportunity to try to get caught. This is where we have two ways to go here. If we sink below the simple moving average, that is going to verify to the bears that this was a double top. We don't want that to happen. But then if it doesn't, then how much more time do we have before we triple top? And that's not ideal either. Okay. Looks like GME has actually taken a little bit of a corrective wave here. Very micro, but all waves are made up of smaller waves. Let's see. Okay, $40 coming in. Holy moly. $40 today. Okay, why is AMC pushing? Oil AMC to $40, GME to $260. Mudrick is crying. Mudrick is crying. Bump up the GME numbers in the title to 270. Oh, okay. Sure. Boom. Now that's the democratic system here. All right, now that people are starting to trickle in, remember to comment out which like you guys are, because we can't be here for a long time, but we certainly are going to be here for a short amount of time to explain what exactly has happened. Something that I can analyze here in the after hours is the fact that we just had nonstop growth for a long time. Something of the VWAP keeping us halted underneath this buying action here, right? Each time we had an opportunity to reach up above the VWAP, the bears came in and sold, and so we had a difficult time getting past it. Once we did though, it was non-stop bender all the way up. This looks like an angry face. All right, this bounce does seem like it's taking. That's going to be a triple top. The triple top right now, here it is, 37.39. Okay, come on, there's a couple ways this could go. 37.50. 37.50 is the brand new height of the day. Ooh, I gotta turn on my light. I gotta turn on that light. Professor Meatball gotta come up here. Meatball, give me emotional support. Okay. 37.60. Okay, 37.69. Nice. So this has officially fallen out of the triple top pattern, which is fantastic. That means that we have actually effectively bounced. Now that we have effectively bounced off of the VWAP here, I would think a clear psychological break would be needed over 38. That's actually a little too high. 38 is almost in sight right there. And that covers the price action here. 15 cents until that happens. GME also coming off of a bounce of 255. I want to say this was the level because I called this here. It looks like this is a slightly stronger level, but this could be also a secondary or perhaps the same level of support here because that was where GME was rejected before. Yeah, I would say that these two are very closely related supports here. 37.78 is the brand new height of the day. GME has now set brand new highs. 256.80 is the height of today's price action now. GME getting punished for that optimism. Teach fully Jade. FUDrick, thanks idiots. I am gonna call it FUDrick. FUDrick messed up. Okay. Mudrick was wrong to sell. That's a title. Boom. So, looks like we are actually starting to approach hyperspace. After all, I wasn't sure if it was going to happen sometime closer to this week or the next week. I definitely expecting some crazy price action. 84.40, 38.40. Was too busy touching that title. $38, broke it pretty clean too. Like I said, 45 cents above $38. That means we're just $1.50 away from $40. $40 today. Can you imagine waking up today and being like, oh, thank goodness for the at the market offering. Oh my God, I can't believe they sold. And now thinking about this here, like this, I'm just surprised that this is the way the world works. This is the way the world has been turning for a while. Wow, wow. I'm impressed. I feel like there's so much to learn when it comes down to like your expectations, tempering them, like being able to understand that sometimes things don't go your way and that's okay, right? But then you're like, oh shoot, maybe I do have the mojo. Maybe you do have the juice. $50 tomorrow, let's go. That's only, believe it or not, that is less far away than this price was this morning. Then okay, let me explain. Previous close was 26 bucks, right? We're currently at $38. That's $12 of difference. That is nearly, well, when we get to $40, that'll be 50% up. That's one of the only times we saw a 50% up on day was when AMC went from 20 bucks to 30 bucks. Now we're seeing another 50% rip in 24 hours. So this is a brand new AMC rip. And we are looking at AMC pushing, just chugging, absolutely killing the game right now. My back is starting to, crud. Jeez. People are saying that Dogecoin is also spiking hard, 15% up. So I guess it's just a win across the board. Doge just got 5 more cents. F for the apes and their families. F the hedgies and their families for bringing us down. Gotta really bring in both sides of the family, says Christopher. Let's see. LFG gamma squeeze tomorrow. So this rolled past so much of the options chain. Let's take a look, actually. I'm assuming people are going to get more and more crazy about the options chain as we continue rolling on. Let's see. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, says Dirk Schultz. Okay, so what we see here, and this is AMC, and this is GME. Wow, there are some in the money calls right now to the tune of about $9 million, $8 million or so for GME. Yikes! Some people have no chill whatsoever in a good way. We're looking at, what is this? We're looking at 30 million. There is $25 of near the money puts right now. Someone really wants AMC. Someone's like begging AMC, please get back to 25, quick. And there are far more people, the $18 million of which are saying that $30, right? That's a pretty solid bet. Remember, this could have been purchased earlier today when the price action was hanging below 30. And then a bunch more people are saying 35. And then a bunch of happy people, $16 million of which are saying $40 is their money maker, is that money point right here. Options right now on AMC could make you a ton of money if you know how to play it. And if you don't, you could just end up losing the barn. So in that case, AMC's price action heading up another 20% after hours. You heard it here. AMC is at it again. Mudrick was wrong to sell AMC to $40, GME to $270. Okay, let's put it in the title. AMC squeeze watch. Where do I delete this tag? There we go. Oh, Johnny Flanagan, say it isn't so. We got some ants in here. Sell if you don't want to be real rich, ape. Oh, the Koreans coming. You guys gonna take that from the ants? $39, that's what we're talking about. Here we come. $39 after hours. I feel like this is just like hand over mouth taking the what is ours right now. You guys are looking at it. There is no stops. There are no patterns. This is just pure unadulterated upwards momentum. And that means, guys, I'm busting out the Glen. I normally would be like, we need at least 400 likes in here, but guess what? I'll take another shot at 400 likes. Let's reward us for what we have right now. Oh, cheers. How do I? All right, bottoms up. $39, brand new height, $1 away. When we started this live stream, we were all the way back here. Right, all the way back here. You were like $36. Yeah, $4, 10% rip. Maybe it'll happen, Andrew. But now you're like, absolutely, Andrew. That was spot on price. This is the analysis that we were waiting for. Just looking at this brand new level of consolidation here, right? Very brief. Everything is expedited. Essentially, it's like, is everyone okay? Are you okay? Is that okay? Okay, here we go. And then they just jump on in there. 37, 31 is a level that I'm not going to call resistance or support quite yet. I'm just going to pay attention to it if the price action comes back down to consolidate, right? We're having a lot of paper handlers relaxing on their Tuesdays right now. We have a lot of paper handlers deciding that, hey, maybe it's time to to take a load off. Looks like we have 400 likes. All right, that's the second one. And so now to pace myself, the next one's gonna be at 1,000. All right, looking for 1,000 likes here. Cheers, guys. Woo! All right, rocket ship. We have mission control. That's why the red fits my brand. LMAO, a little bro. Oh, Maui Sam is doing some. I'm not sure if I can say any of it. Hashtag infinity dollars is not a meme, says C Cassick. Oh man. Take is up another 32 grand on AMC. Gosh, the only thing I regret is Meatball not barking more. Not getting me more bark for buy. So glad I jumped. I just popped on here. Everyone who is saying shorts are covering, avoid that FUD. Hold your tongue, ladies and gents. We have the Ortex data right here, and it's going to take a lot more than a 20% rip after hours, after a 20% rip non-after hours to get us there. This is the insane part, is that we're not even done. 39.25, 75 cents away. 75 cents away, and we see the absolute ripping. Look, $18 million. Oh, sorry, only 16. Well, that's still a lot. $16 million at $40 strike today alone. That many call, though, that is a number that is going to become in the money when we get to $40, and this is getting huge. GME having a little bit of a barcode moment. That's okay, bud. Remember, I want GME to stay put. I want it to like relax, take a load off, kick its feet up, because the squeeze is happening. After the saga today, like, I love a juicy little tidbit of drama. I love to be able to just like rub my chin and rub my hands and be like, ooh, Mudrick's coming in, they're backstabbing the community, like they're messing things up. And now the better part of drama is that we get to say we told them so. We get to tell them, look at how funny this is, calling our shares overvalued. 60 cents more, 39.40. We are going all the way. Holy moly. Shots at 40. Okay. All right. We're saying the next shot's at 1,000, but you know what? If we hit 40, that's a shot. For sure. All right, I was expecting this for a while. We didn't have any moments where we could take a break. These are the only two that could count, and each of these is about a 50-cent gap up each time. So this time around, if I'm calling where it's going to hit the line here, that's where it had. This is why these Elliott waves occur, because you have the simple moving average trending up, and this price action upward matches exactly where this level of hesitation, this level of consolidation happened for a 4-minute cycle, right? So this is where we are looking at different bulls take notice of where to start buying in back. Whoever sold from Mudrick's is going to get fired, 100%. Corey Rose says, I don't even drink and I'm about to get tanked. All right, holding strong. Remember, this is the level that we consolidated briefly for about a 4-minute candle here. Okay, looks like we're okay. This is only good. This is only positive energy, because the more we do this, the next time we have some trouble, we're gonna get caught at 39.40. You're looking at the bulls hungrily eye 39.40 right now. This is going to be our first level of support when we get above $40. The last 10 minutes of trading? No, we still got 30 minutes more. That's the insane part, is that we are having more exciting shit happen right now, and it is almost 4 hours after the market has already closed. See, this is after hours of the answer. Kick your feet back, guys. Mudrick, more like FUDrick. After hours with @Andrew. Looking good, Billy Ray. Let's see. Can we see 10K? Dude. Mudrick got a butt kick. Ooh, Henning coming in with some rhymes in here. Daniel says, why didn't they wait until tomorrow? They would have made a profit. Are they stupid? Apparently, they said they were overvalued. Apparently, we are finally proving to every single person out there who is stupid. You can clip that. Go home. Get on their messages. Go into their DMs right now and say, hey, we now know officially who is the dunce here. And the apes here are coming out on top. Okay. Jeez Louise, I cannot believe. After Hours is so crazy. I had stuff to do. You gotta drop it sometimes in order for these historic moments to be caught. Like I said this morning, had to come back, had to talk about this. Mudrick stock looks overvalued, we should short it. Oof. Nicholas, people are saying Nicholas take a shot. Nicholas, what did you say? Well, congrats, Nicholas. I'm not sure what you said, but nice. Oh man. Corey Rose says LMFA. Oh, dude, I'm so hype. Andrew, you getting me hype AF. Now that's the ticket here. Get that off me. Get the dust off me because we're kicking up some brand new heights here. Just 59 cents away from the height of 40 brand new spanking dollars where we have $16 million worth of calls expiring in the money. Oh, hold on. Let me just pull this over here. I just wanted FUDrick's by tomorrow. I'm not going to remember if it's FUDrick or Mudrick. But I just wanted the options chain over here since we had FUDrick's already. So 16 million at $40, 11 million more at 50, and a bunch of people are putting it on 73. Maybe that may be an internal data error. Why would a Pokemon have so many AMC shares? Well, they don't have it anymore. Oh man. Still not the short squeeze? I don't think so, even in the slightest. I don't think so, even in the slightest. Now that said, we do have some significant price action in between 40 and 50. Most people are just looking to put as much of their fodder as they can right at that $40 mark. So you can assume that a good portion of that $40 is getting hedged. And if that does roll over $40 real fast, as in we do a really clean break above 40, that is going to be all of those uncovered calls getting covered all at once. So naked calls becoming covered, and that is our momentum that we need to be able to push all the way to 50, because there's not a ton of snow on the ground, not a ton of options that could continue to leverage us over to 50. Although when people wake up tomorrow, you're likely going to see some 42s, right? The meanings of life, some 42s, some 45s, 49s. One day, when we hit that 69, geez. Holy moly. It's the beginning. Let's see. Ryan Vasquez is a guy who only has AMC, GME, and Doge. I love this. Well, that's just how new millionaires are getting minted these days. Let's see. Andrew, they covered in the after hours or just normal market? Well, it's possible. Once again, I'm not entertaining that possibility, but theoretically, it's out there. But anyone who tries to convince you that this is the short squeeze is just spreading FUD. Absolute FUD. No way around it. Hold on, let me get this out of here. Do I have the ability to make my face bigger? I don't think so. Okay. AMC had a siesta because it's waiting to gear up for the last 30 minutes. The last 10 minutes of after of after hours after hours. Dirk has created a acronym, or is that an acrostic? And I think it's an acronym for Mudrick, which is making uneducated decisions regarding investment calls knowledgeably. Love that. That's good. Holy moly. So it's easy to get fooled into this as the part of the narrative of getting faked out. So you have to be careful what happens tomorrow. I'm assuming that this is going to set us up for a large paper-handed event. And you know, you can't... My average price is all the way down to 10 bucks. I'm up 300% and rising, right? You can't expect everyone who is in that position to continue holding. So therefore, be realistic, right? That's what the scissors in the chat is for. Paper hands have to paper hand, and best that they paper hand right here at 50 or at 40. Sorry, I got ahead of myself, but right here at 40 before the rest of us take up the triple figure, quadruple figure, quintuple figure. All of this is seeming like more and more of a certainty, right? It was a strong possibility before 20, before 30, before 40. This is the brand new height. And if you can't see that this is just cadence-wise completely different, a completely separate beast than the January gamma squeezes, you should know that this amount of sustained price above the price at levels at which we saw in January is a completely different phenomenon than a couple of short whales getting over their heads and then being rescued by another short whale. Right? Melvins and Citadels, that's old news. Let's see. Important question, says Jared. What's up? Can someone tell me how hard it is to sell options and when to sell options during the squeeze? Jared, I have a link for you in the description. It is called Tiblio, and a bunch of people have found it's really, really helpful to bring them up to speed with when to time your sales and exercises when it comes to the options market. So use that Tiblio link, you know, for good or for bad, for pain or for pleasure. Let's see. Stenson says, it's simple. Hodl to 5 figures. Joji Source says, yo, let's take a shot. What's up, Joji? I already took 2 shots, but the next shot's at 1,000 likes. And the shot after that is at $40 when AMC hits it. Matt Viramonte says, is it too late to buy a $40 call on AMC for Friday? Or should I try a $50 call for next Friday? That's tight. That's tight. I mean, $40 for 59 cents away. That premium is going to be huge, but it's a very safe call that people buy in the money calls too, right? Some people buy deep in the money calls. So I would say if you wanted to have a surefire gain, that is a way to go, right? I'm not going to tell you to do it, but I will also tell you that trying to time the market is oftentimes going to make you spend time. To spend time out of your Tendy Town earnings. So let's take a look at where AMC is getting supported here. Where are my drawings? Get out of here. There we go. This is where AMC faltered briefly. Now I'm starting to see like every single pattern, like a desperate bull. Desperate bull in a China shop here. So I could see one touch point where this could have bounced from. I'm thinking that this is just going to get rejected here at the simple moving average. But I'm optimistic because we do only have 24 minutes left. All right. Joji Source is going to catch up. Holy moly. I can't believe Nitro SRT is in here. AMC is making some of us, like whoever said I just made another 30,000, is making some of us ridiculous money. This cannot be a scam, right? Even if you, at what point could you have bag held? We're not ever telling you when or if to buy, but if you bag held at 39.40, right? You're still only down like $1.50. And so right now, what we're trying to say is AMC has seen historic price levels. It's seen historic price action. Actually, what is the height of all AMC's action? I always forget. This is in days, but let me do months. Oh yeah, this is the height of AMC's price action ever. And we're witnessing it right now. What? We are witnessing proper history. This has never happened before. So in the history of AMC's price action, we have not seen $38, which is where we are right now. And so $39.40, well, that was a few minutes ago, but we will see it soon enough, sooner, much rather than later. AMC does make history. AMC makes history. AMC to $40, GME to $270. So this is proper history. This is like not your grandpa's history. This is like absolute actual history. We're looking at AMC heading all the way up to $39.41. That's a price level that has never seen before in the history of AMC's price action. And we had been summarily rejected, but that's okay. We tried one more time at $39.19, and now I believe we're dropping all the way back down to $37.39. So if that's the case, we'll see that in a second. And worst case scenario, if there's a frantic sell-off, this level is going to be really strong. So beyond that, it's all over. I'm very bullish until I'm bullish all the way down to the VWAP, in which case I am expecting a bounce. So it's all good. It's actually all good. Some people are going to say that this is head and shouldering right now. I could see it. In fact, the proportions of what I'm drawing right now also shares a head and shoulders pattern. But, I mean, at least you heard it from me. 39.40. It's looking like a pyramid. It's looking like an ancient Egyptian pyramid here. Holy moly. Or, I guess, this looks more like a Mayan pyramid. Oh, here we are. We're going to try to retake a simple moving average. It's not going to take, though. Let's see. Nice to Meatball, all of you. It's been a minute. Glad to be back. What's up, Mike Zo? Where is Meatball? Hey, buddy. All right, 700 likes. I mean, I promised that I was gonna drink at 1,000, so for now I'm just gonna juggle money. You have money, and then you have fun. Whoa, whoa. Party tricks. And then, let's say at the end of this stream, Meatball is gonna dab, right? We only have 20 minutes left. We don't need any goals. We already have some for drinking. At the end of this stream, Meatball is gonna do a quick little dab. It's gonna be cute. Doge up 38. Doge up to 38 cents. Very close. Doge is having a stellar rip. 5 cents earlier, all the way up to 38 cents. Now it's down to 37. Still feeling pretty positive. Tomorrow will be FOMO, Andrew. I agree. Everybody should be on their best behavior, knowing that there's the greatest amount of FUD is going to be coming at you. And it's going to be coming at you hot. It's going to be spicy. Joji says, I'm ready with the shot in front of me. Well, we just need 200 more likes. Guys, the math has to make sense. I'm saying this to spread the word. Nobody is reporting on this right now. Like, I'm subscribed to all of them, right? I'm subscribed to all of them. Nobody's reporting on this. So to get the word out, to know that tomorrow we're still going to be here, diamond handing, nonstop, working on your behalf. Hit that like button. Helps out the show. Okay. My dog looks pleased. Yes. He's always very pleased. He also just got a little haircut too. I had a strange man do my hair, but then I was the family member that cut his hair. You can't see it, but his body, that's his summer bod. Stewie McGregor coming in here. We going to the moon? I can say that part. What's going on, Stewie? Human EXE, 100k floor, 100k floor, 100k floor. Let's see. Andrew, can I buy shares of this hour on Webull? Yeah, you can, Unbreakable Dad. We have done it multiple times. It's called bark for buy. Whenever Meatball barks, I buy 10 more AMC shares. I did that a bunch when it was at $10. So Meatball actually made me a bunch of money. If you think about it, it was actually his money. So I think he has to have a bank account or some sort of tax bracket set up for him. Jeff Strong says, I am out in the extended market. He's too tired. And then the chat rolled him over, and I don't know. Don't know what he's saying. Let's see. People just saying hold. Where's Trey's lamp? I wish I could bring Trey's lamp in here. We're just gonna have to have a live human being and a dog, I suppose. Darn. Let's see. Do I do martial arts? That's a strange question, but yes. Haven't done it in a while though. Maybe that'll be a fun like secondary show. Andrew does like high school martial arts for you guys. All right, so we did bounce actually. We did cross over the simple moving average. Now we're trending at 38.50. So this level is a little bit anomalous because here is a price action that we only faltered once here. So that is technically 2 touch points. That's 2 touch points in a very strange pattern. So for safety's sake, let me put it there. But I usually test these out. This is for if I forget about this level tomorrow. But 2 touch points is 2 touch points. At right now, if AMC is never going to see 37.89 again, that's important to remember where we can stop. Do I love you? Leroy Johnston, I love you. Holy moly. How can someone listen to FUD while we're up 20% after market? Well, if they're getting paid, money is pretty easy to ignore reality. Let's see. Will we hit $200 in the next months, in my honest opinion? Months is starting. I would be skeptical about months if we were still back at $10 right now. I'm no longer skeptical about months. Boom. Boom. Corey Rose says, when you all see this dip, if it does tomorrow, the next day, just know that millions of people are holding. Way more than the paper hands. Don't follow the trend. No, money is cool. More money is cooler. And Cast Trey John HDTV is up 105k. Dang, dang, dang. Dang, dang. Lemon Goofball's up 7k. Andrew's Mo Dojo. I'm speechless. That's wow. That's great. Is that the poop emoji pattern? I think we're experiencing the poop emoji pattern. It's the AMC patented poop emoji pattern. Right? I'll draw it in red in case you don't see it. It's that AMC patented poop emoji pattern here. What does it look like? It looks like this. Oh no, that's not good. You guys can tell. I love to play Gardic Phone. This is a plug for Gardic Phone. Gardic Phone is one of the best phones. It's one of the best games out there. But if you guys like Drawful or Scribble.io, I think it's the best game out of those three. And it's free. Guys that don't have the capital for calls, try call spreads. Calls are dangerous. Make sure that you know what you're doing. So we have bottomed out twice now, which is very, very bullish to see AMC get caught at this level of resistance that I just charted, right? Brand new line. You can have the brand new line smell, right? It's just whiffs up in your nostril, just smells fantastic. And when you get up there, you will see that there's a chance for a double bottom to happen right here. right? It's not much, but it's honest work charting a day away. Looking at this, taking a George W into consideration, that is the W that we are needing. 1, 2, bottoming out at the same level of this line of resistance that I just charted. Corey Robe, my 4th comment that I read, that's their 5th comment. Boom. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys have not seen Matt's appearance on Fox, bam, big boys becoming bigger boys, huge boys. Hodelman making the scene, and now the mainstream has some pretty important boys to look at right now. Let's see, San Francisco Gorilla, 5,000 shares, not going anywhere. Okay, wait. I'm gonna make sure that lamp is still there. It's only 12 minutes left. Just gotta be careful because sometimes, like, you're not sure the lamp is still there, and then it's gone.
It's not taking into consideration the fact that shorts haven't closed.
Trey is here. Trey is here. I was like, if it was still lamp, I would lose my mind. Let's see. 27 more likes before Andrew and I take a shot. LFG 27. That seems like it's gonna be here in no time. Ooh, that's a big one. Gonna have to get a new bottle for tomorrow. Oh, I did notice he did wear the duck shirt. He did wear that Gucci duck shirt. Oh, rocked it like a champ. A sad kangaroo got his or her mom in. She will buy the first dip tomorrow. Ooh, baby. Next level mods coming in here. Been here since the $5 days in Feb. You, sir, are nearly up. What is that? $1 billion. That's good math, I think. All right, that George W does need to sustain this price level in order to take. So it does need to hold tight here. But there might be a concerted effort by bears or paper hands to come in at the last 11 minutes and mess it all up. Remember, there is still pretty solid line of support right here. Oh, I almost drank it. Oh, and it's time to drink. 1,000 likes. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Had a drink in my hand. Was about to instinctually drink it, but this is for you. This is for you, Joji Sor. This is for all of you that pressed the like button. You did this. Congratulations. Cheers. Be a man, Andrew. Wow. That's after hours with Andrew Mo Money. Is that, do you think $60 tomorrow? I wouldn't say against it. I wouldn't say that there isn't a chance for $60. I think that there is actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we had ridden 50% up today, right? From 26 bucks, right? We needed $13 more. We got that at $39. That's 50% up. So another 50% up, and we get 60. That's math right there. So we've only had 2 50% days in the past few days of trading. One when AMC went up from 20 bucks to 30 bucks, and now today in the after hours. And both have been in the after hours, actually, I think. Either that or right in the pre-market. Either way, that's why after hours with Andrew is such an important staple to your everyday. That's the ticket here. Ah, Joji-saurus fucking... Oh. Love this, fam. Joji, you got me saying a bad naughty word I can't. YouTube, I promise you that I am not saying naughty words on purpose. It's the influences on this chat. What can I do? Let's see. Every time I'm about to smoke, AMC leads me away. Go higher. All right, so come on. What about GME? So we are coming up close to GME's height. If we can pass, once again, this 255. Actually, in my opinion, now that I drew this here and I saw that bounce up here, I'm seeing a much stronger level right here. But at the same time, you notice these rejections. One here, that's about it actually. So one there. So it doesn't mean that it's a price level that's not going to take. However, there is two very tightly compacted levels of rejection, of support and resistance here. So I'm gonna draw it here. Okay, that's where the price action currently is. It's a 50-cent difference, which does happen, right? You're looking at GME holding tight, reversing here, getting rejected multiple times here, but getting supported right 50 cents underneath it. Oof. Joji Soros, yes, thank you. That's what I was referring to. Goomba says, hey fella, I'm up 42K in 3 weeks. God bless all of you. Hodl, let's change the world. That's the ticket, right? We are seeing the absolute, like, taking of the money from the rich and giving it to everyone who believes in this, including you right now. You're the one watching this. JP Stone, here's the effing swear jar. Have a drink on me now that we're really making mo money. Now that's the ticket here. JP, you just won yourself a ticket on the pinned comments board. Oh, and it disappeared. Let's see if it disappears again. No, it doesn't. Okay, great. Thank you for the swear jar. You know, do I foresee free market to stay at this price? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And what I will say is that you might see some wedging action here, right, a descending level of resistance. That is going to start causing pre-market to look very enticing for a massive rip. So I'm expecting that people are going to be riding this in the morning. So there's two factors that you have to understand here. You guys lean it to the very end. Not only in 7 minutes are we going to see Meatball do a dab, but we're also going to see the breakdown of what is the most important piece of what we learned today. First things first, we learned, actually, let me just do this. All right, ladies and gents, I haven't uploaded this much in a long time. I don't think I ever uploaded this much, but you have to understand what is to expect by pre-market. First of all, Mr. Meatball is going to do a dab at the end of this video, so make sure that you do stay. And as you're staying, make sure that if this video isn't up to 1,600 likes, go ahead, slam it, and tell us. Comment down below which like you are, because it's fun. It's just a fun way to interact with the community. Right now, what we're looking at is AMC setting itself up for a major rip, right? Or something even worse. And the reason why is because there is a calculation that we have to make. There is going to be an influx of paper handers, right? So that's why we have to get those scissors in the chat. Let me see if I can make some scissors. Hold on. It's gonna look like this. We have to get the scissors in the chat. This is a butterfly. But what we are looking at is people are going to wake up and pre-market, those who can trade, those are in different time zones, those of you who have actually just started spending time with your family and forgotten about AMC stock, they're going to forget that with 500, a little less than 500 million volume, we had seen a 20% rip in the regular market hours, and then we see another 20% rip in the after hours. And this got even crazier, all the way up 60 cents short of $40. This doesn't happen every single day. No, not even close. And the reason why is because Mudricks, I was going to say Mudrakers, but Mudricks effed up. Here, Mudrick sold their entire AMC stake. We even tracked that price action earlier today by showing you exactly how Mudrick's bearish news affected the price action. So it dropped it from around like 33 bucks or so all the way down to 31. Oh no, closed at 32, pretty solid, and then had another $8 rip here. So what have we learned? The bulls control the price action, and that's right now. If you guys had a chance to watch with us during the live market hours, you would have known that we were tracking AMC's options chain as well, and what we had seen is that $40 has about $16 million worth of calls laced in there. And if you know anything about delta hedging and about gamma squeezes, or about the very idea that when we reach a certain point, we have the Greek, the math, the algorithms decide to hedge the bets of AMC stocks. So as we get closer and closer to the next huge level of calls, we are going to see the upward coerced buying of algorithms and hedge funds that cannot afford to stay naked on specific calls that are already in the money. So at $40, we're going to see $16 million for the calls likely all get bought, even if nobody exercises. Even if you went on vacation to Fiji and you're currently at your phone playing with your little toy rockets, which we are giving away at 90,000 subscribers, or your dog, which we are not giving away at 90,000 subscribers, at that point, you are going to point at your phone and say, wow, I could sell, I could exercise. If you wanted a better understanding of the options chain, right, check out Option Sonar. That's what I'm using here. Or check out 2 free stocks you would have gotten with Webull. I would say would, but you will get them with Webull. So one of the main things is that the fact that we have that bullish wedge starting to force its price action to a consolidated level means that pre-market is going to absolutely huge. So we have those paper handlers might be coming in, but we also have the bulls looking at this descending level of resistance, thinking to themselves, well, yeah, this is good. The price action cannot dip below this level of support that I drew during after hours. And with 2 minutes left to go, you know for a fact that the biggest question right now in a lot of hedge fund managers' minds is, what will the color of my jail cell be? And when is my wife's boyfriend truly going to leave us? Because as you guys have heard in many of the previous videos, only the very rich get to invest in hedge funds. So that transfer of wealth is coming sooner than you think. A lot of you have been asking, you know, AMC to $300, AMC to like $1,000, right? Is that all possible? The question is, how rich do you really want to be? Because we don't give financial advice here, right? If you have missed the train all the way at $5, at $10, at $20, hey, life happens, right? We have not gotten to the point of the squeeze. So get that FUD out of here. Every single person that has told you, hey, the squeeze might have already happened. Hey, the squeeze, you know, it might have already happened, has not taken a look at Ortex, where we are tracking the amount of shorts that are in place, right? To cover the short percentage must decrease, and look, it's only been rising up. The same people that have been driving up the cost to borrow, right? It's finally in the double digits. It's at 14.14%, have also taken a look at that SI and said, yeah, double digits, that is far above what the Volkswagen needed for its short squeeze. It is looking like the finest dry powder that we have needed in a long time for AMC. At one point, we dipped down close to 13%, still in the double digits, mind you, but this is the most bullish that we have been in a very, very long time. As a reminder, the most interesting, the most intelligent, the most sure of themselves analysts can be wrong. So Mudrick was wrong. They sold all of their stock in AMC. They bought it at 8.5 million shares, right? They put it back in the pool. Those 8.5 million shares are now part of the lucky recipients that took the shares from Mr. Adam Aaron with Mudrick somewhere in the middle, more like FUDrick, let's be honest, and then took into consideration that, yeah, they just missed close to $6 of profits, or another 20%. Because they thought too little and they dared say AMC is overvalued. So as again, I covered this briefly, but I really do want to be able to take in consideration the Mr. Adam Aaron's vision here, right? We have the rise of the AMC Apes here. Rich Greenfield, partner at Lightshed, a technology, media, and telecommunication company, has borne the brunt of the ire both publicly on Twitter and Reddit forums through private messages, phone calls, and emails. Hope you go bankrupt, use self-serving little b. I'm increasing my position to 10K tomorrow because I don't like Rich Greenfield's face. In another message shared by CNBC, an AMC investor sent Greenfield photo of a gorilla having sex with another gorilla. So we have villains in this story that we have not yet had the potential to cover in full. So I just wanted to show you that based on the data that we have, it might not be a story that is quite over. So at the end of the day, it is now after hours, and we're looking at AMC holding tight at 37.69. You can see this tiny text here, which is up 17.63%. And like I said, that descending level of resistance means that there is going to be some strong indications that by pre-market, we're going to have a wedge upward, but we have to counteract that with the amount of hedge funds waking up on the East Coast and realizing, oh shoot, we have to do something quick. Watch that, watch Ortex, because you're going to see that short interest increase. If you guys don't have Ortex, the link is in the description down below. If you guys don't have the option Sonar, that link is in the description down below. And finally, if you guys don't want to miss out on a single thing entirely free, well, the best way to catch up and stay up is with the subscribe button and that bell button. So thanks to all of you that makes this show possible. Thanks especially to Meatball for being a special, patient little professor. And we'll see all of you in the money. Peace. Oh, that's right. I was going to promise Meatball is going to dab. So here he comes. Means bad, buddy? Dab. Okay, I'm gonna feed him a little bit. Dab. 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 Okay, I like that. Let's see one more. Let's see one more. Dab. 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 Doesn't have a lot of space. Dab. Okay, I'll take it. And as always, we'll see all of you in the money. That's it. That's our show. That's the prediction for pre-market. Hope you guys wake up bright and early. And yeah, we'll see you in the next live stream. Peace.